Hello. A cocktail we are making today is called Seventh Heaven, and I don't know about where you're from or what language you speak. In English and where I come from, Seventh Heaven is like the ultimate happiness, right? You end up in Seventh Heaven and then you're in Seventh Heaven, and apparently it originates from Egyptians that counted seven skyly objects, and when you're dead, your spirit, your soul goes up there. So we have a cocktail with that name. You expect something. I'm curious what it's gonna be. It has 3 ingredients, so it's actually quite one of those simple ones. We have dry gin. We have maraschino liqueur from Luxardo. You've seen it before. And we have freshly squeezed grapefruit juice. If you've seen my videos before, you might remember the Blinker, and that was a cocktail with whiskey, which genuinely surprised me from the entire whiskey series, because when I started this, I didn't like whiskey and I didn't like grapefruit. I now have a big spot for it, so I'm secretly hoping that this cocktail is gonna be one of my favorite gin cocktails. I'm ready to be surprised. We build it in a shaker, and we're gonna start with grapefruit juice. There are a couple of different proportions as usual. I by now figure out I don't like extremely strong cocktails, so some say you do only 1/4 of grapefruit juice. I'm gonna do 1/2 of the ounce. That goes in. Luxardo maraschino liqueur is responsible here for sweetness. Again, you can go down if you don't like it very sweet. I'm quite okay. It has a bit of a balance compared to grapefruit, so I'm gonna do also 1/2 ounce of the liquor. And we go wild with gin. It's anywhere between 1.5 ounce and 2 ounces, and I'm gonna make 1 3/4. There goes the gin, and you already see that it's going to be a very nice color. If you're going on a romantic note, a color of rising sun. But let's see. As usual, we get some ice in a shaker. You do want to be a cocktail nicely chilled. Still experimenting with a new shaker, so let's go. You see, I'm still getting used to it. It definitely feels different than the one I had before, but it opens so much easier. You don't need to break it. Hathorn strainer, and I've got a chilled glass. It's nice to, whatever you can do to keep your cocktail cold. And there we go. As a decoration, we're going to use 1 Luxardo cherry. I think it fits nice and beautifully here. It's one of those really nice looking cocktails. It has this beautiful color, but let's taste it as well. Let's see if I end up on the 7th heaven. I'm very positively surprised. I don't know if it's going to be my favorite yet, but it definitely deserves a place somewhere up there. You do get the bitterness of the grapefruit, but of course you have the tartness of the botanicals of the gin, and Luxardo is not overly sweet, so very well balanced and very nice chilled cocktails. Try if that's gonna bring you to 7th heaven. Cheers.